Baby.
Okay, moving on.
Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's relationship might have some big red flags. Are these questionable relationship details clues that it's not gonna last?
And it was just a lot for me personally. I didn't know how I would bring that to the public too.
Rebound Beginning. When Kylie and Travis first got together, some fans of the youngest Kar Jenner sister were sure that this couple was on the wrong track. After all, Kylie was barely out of her previous relationship with Tyga when she started seeing the Goosebumps rapper. In early 2017, Kylie ended her 3-year relationship with Tyga. In April of 2017, rumors were already flying that she was with Travis after the pair was seen out and about holding hands. Not long after, the young star decided to drop everything and join Travis on his upcoming tour. Does this all sound a bit fast to you? Kylie and Travis were clearly head over heels despite only having known each other for like a minute. On and off again. Even though Kylie and Travis started out hot and heavy by jumping straight into a whirlwind romance, things didn't stay so hot for long. Over the following years, the pair became known for their on-again, off-again status. So much so that fans could barely keep track of when this couple was together versus when they were separated. Just to give you the headlines, in 2017 they got together, but in late 2018 they were taking time apart. Then they separated but were back together in mid-2019 before calling it quits that fall, co-parenting for a year, and then reconciling in 2021. So much hot and cold between these two seriously makes us think that neither of them was ever all in. Babies too soon. After only a few months of dating, fans began to speculate that Kylie and Travis were expecting a baby. If you thought they started dating too fast, then rushing into having a kid is an even bigger red flag. Although the family kept the pregnancy under wraps, in 2018, Kylie revealed that the pair had welcomed their daughter, Stormi Webster. While they clearly were in love with this little cutie, fans noted that Kylie and Travis had barely had time to get to know each other before jumping into parenthood. Some also think that this rushed family planning was one of the bigger reasons that Kylie hid her pregnancy from the public. Besides that, the pregnancy was so close to her former relationship with Tyga that he even requested proof that the baby wasn't his. Dealing with scandals. A sign of a strong couple living in the limelight is how well they can deal with rumors and scandals. And while we all know that the Kar Jenner family has a knack for spinning anything into positive publicity, that skill has never been Kylie and Travis's strong suit. After rumors of infidelity between the pair, or headlining news about her sister's divorces, or controversy over the Astroworld incident, Kylie and Travis are usually nowhere to be found. Maybe they're just worried about making things worse. But instead of spinning things in their favor, they usually shut down and abandon their social media until it's safe to resurface.
You know, they want answers, and it's not about that, you know. I'm always gonna be here, you know, to want to help them.
After Astroworld, Kylie issued a statement almost immediately denying their knowledge of the incident, but quickly took it down, silencing her social media for weeks. Family drama. Either Travis isn't a fan of hanging around Kylie's extended family, or he's camera shy, and we're pretty sure that this onstage performer doesn't mind a bit of spotlight. But fans couldn't help but notice that Travis hardly ever appeared on the family's reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Why didn't we see Travis on the show?
I don't know, I guess sometimes he didn't want to be filmed. I never pressured him to be on the show.
But his absence on the show leads some to wonder whether Chris and the others approve of Kylie's chosen partner. She's parent number 1. We are way past the days of moms being expected to take on 99% of the parenting duties. And while the Kardashians and Jenners aren't always the most progressive influences, Kylie's not about to spend all her precious makeup peddling time in the nursery, especially now with 2 kids. Of course, Kylie loves being a mom. On how taking care of Stormi changed her life, she said, "I think more about the future because of her. Every time I leave and I'm stressed about leaving her, I'm like, I'm doing it for you. I feel like it's only gotten better. You're less selfish. And I actually enjoy changing diapers." But with Travis traveling for shows and work so often, is Kylie's position as the first-ranking parent a red flag in their relationship? Baby secrecy. Before Kylie and Travis announced their big news that they were expecting baby number 2, fans weren't even sure if the pair was officially together. It was all a little questionable when they started setting the stage for their rekindled relationship only shortly before letting us in on the pregnancy. It was at that point that some wondered whether Travis was as into the idea of more kids as Kylie was. Then in early January of 2022, rumors circled that Kylie had given birth privately, first a hidden pregnancy and then a secret delivery. What else don't we know? Rumors of fights and infidelity. One of the reasons that Kylie and Travis broke up back in 2019 was rumors of infidelity. Now, if that's not a red flag, what is? Kylie reportedly accused the rapper of cheating that year, but initially chose to stay and work things out, despite being, quote, extremely angry. When the rumors first occurred, Travis apparently canceled a concert in New York so he could stay in LA and plead his case to the then first-time mom. Simultaneously, Travis deleted his Instagram account, which some fans took as an admission of guilt, and a symbol that he and Kylie were trying to start fresh. Co-parenting struggles. Co-parenting can be tough. Just ask the majority of Kylie's sisters, who all deal with the same thing with their exes. While Kylie and Travis were separated, they co-parented Stormi to the best of their ability, likely with some drama behind the scenes. After their split, Kylie assured fans of their priority in a tweet reading, "Our main focus right now is Stormi." Kylie also gave Travis a sweet shout-out for Father's Day in 2020, calling him the best daddy, and later adding in an interview with Harper's Bazaar, "We have such a great relationship. We're like best friends. We both love Stormi and want what's best for her. She had to change to be with him." Before being with Travis, Kylie's style was completely different. Some may chalk that up to a teen and young star finding her unique style and aesthetic, but some think it's because of Travis's influence on her wardrobe and her overall look. After getting together with the sicko mode musician, Kylie's look went from a fun and colorful teen exploring different styles to modern high fashion, showing off her curves with a K as much as possible. She also started incorporating her boyfriend's signature streetwear aesthetic into her regular looks. No ring. Sure, not everyone wants to get married with the whole tablecloth and wedding bell circus event, but it's pretty easy to spot when someone says they're not thinking about marriage just to deflect attention from a bigger problem.
I'm not thinking about marriage right now, but I would hope to get married one day.
Following the birth of their first child, Kylie and Travis sparked engagement rumors when she was seen wearing a ring on her left hand, but it never panned out. So if they were considering tying the knot back then, why not now? Relationship rules. As one of the biggest red flags in their relationship, Kylie and Travis have some strict rules for each other while they're dating. While fans briefly speculated that the pair were in an open relationship in 2019, the truth was that Travis wasn't into the idea of remaining exclusive because of the pressure. The couple also has a rule about having to approve any photos taken with each other before they're posted online, and they often have to sign NDAs when company or brand secrets are being discussed or developed, like photo shoots for Kylie Cosmetics or plans for tours and concerts. No time to grow up. Back in 2017, when Kylie called it quits with her first long-term boyfriend, Tyga, she revealed that the reason for the breakup was that she felt she was too young to be so tied down.
I don't want to look back in 5 years from now and feel like he took something from me.
But contrary to those feelings, Kylie jumped right back into codependency with her second relationship and has barely had any time to be a kid or grow up. And sure, Kylie's more mature than most people her age, but she's been in long-term relationships since she was 18, not to mention becoming a mom at 20. Separate houses. After Stormi was born, Kylie and Travis went 50-50 on a 90210 mansion after she sold her Hidden Hills mansion. They stayed at the joint property together as a family for about a year. While Kylie and Travis were separated, however, they continued to co-parent Stormi, but didn't always live in the same house. Kylie lived at her Holmby Hills mega mansion with their daughter, while Travis traveled and stayed at his own properties. The rapper has a $14 million house in Houston, where he also retreated after the Astroworld Festival. The heavily fortified mansion features a gated 1.5 acres and doesn't look like a bad place to hide out. They're not as strong as they used to be. Kylie and Travis started out their relationship with a passionate dive into the deep end, getting together soon after prior breakups and becoming parents within a year of dating. They seemed to be the entertainment industry's strongest team, but the presumed power couple soon showed its cracks, and the pair have had a rocky go of it for the last few years. These red flags and the toxic traits that seem to come up again and again make fans wonder if, despite baby number 2 making its appearance, Kylie and Travis are really meant to be.
Being on the internet, people will pinpoint every single thing about you.
Let us know in the comments what you think about Kylie and Travis's long-term love, and subscribe to The Things Celebrity for more stories about your favorite famous couples, families, and stars.